Well, hello everyone, welcome back to Dual Destinies. Previously, who should we have met but Clavier Gavin, the prosecutor from Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney 4. Good seeing him again, and he helped Athena and Apollo hold a mock trial. A mock trial that was mocking the mock trial. It's very confusing, but yes, he got our brain space in just the right place, and now as we continue to look around at the actual crime scene of the actual crime at the mock trial of the mock trial, we met this box gremlin. Yep, her name's Scuttlebutt. Uh-huh. Alright. I'm a lawyer. I can't tell, is that, are those S's supposed to be laughs? Is this how she laughs? What is this, One Piece? I can only assume she's a snake person in there. If you want to give me a present, slip it through a hole in my box. Or if it's too big, you can open the top and give me it that way. She's got a camera. And bandages on her fingers? Is that... I feel like that's a detail that's somehow really relevant. Why does she have bandages on her fingers? So which way is it gonna be? Either way creeps me out. I can't imagine she'd have too much interesting to say. Ooh. Sorry, there's been some smoke coming through my area. The air quality has dipped. Huge fire many miles south of us, but we're getting all the smoke. It's awful. I love this newspaper. The paper quality, the printing method, the smell of the ink. Could it be more perfect? Is it really that amazing? You just don't get it, do ya? Oh, that is a great animation. Toilet paper, hamster cage lining, window wiper. My paper is so awesomely versatile. Your paper. Oh, you're like the chief of the school paper. The theme is Herald, huh? Am I to understand that the contents run the entire spectrum of fecal matter as well? Uh-huh. But the script. Oh yeah, you wrote a script too. Must have, yeah. You are wearing black, so you must be in the judge camp. And that was writing scripts was their duty, alright. My script was way more popular than Juniper's. Really? Wow, was that the majority opinion? Yep. My behind-the-scenes maneuvers, threats, and deceptions worked like a charm. Wow! Miriam, this may come as a surprise to you, but that's called cheating. Huh. Yeah, I guess. Says you. I didn't break the law. Besides, the end justifies the means. That's what they teach us here. Ugh. Apparently, some people are already thriving in the dark age of the law. Huh. Alright, tell me about yourself, Miriam. Oh, so you're studying to be a judge, too? You must be classmates with Juniper. Are you a friend of hers? Juniper? Sure, she's my friend. That's why I'm gathering info. Now, tell me all you know. You know, for tomorrow's trial. For tomorrow's trial? What are you talking about? I'm going to take the stand, naturally. So the witness for the prosecution is some weirdo in a cardboard box? Cock? This disguise is how I get my scoops? The way the hands are oriented, it almost looks like this character's in a pillory. You know what a pillory is? If you don't know the word, you know what it looks like. You've surely seen it before. But you're right, it's me, so tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. Oh, wait a second, Miriam. Repeat what you just said. A lawyer with brains as bad as his ears. Poor Juniper. I'm taking the stand tomorrow. Tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. Clear enough for you this time? I thought so. Athena, my bracelet's reacting. Really? That means... a lie already? That was quick. Alright, I guess I need to perceive something. The fingers? I will look with my special eyes. Maybe it's an eye twitch. It's gotta be for Juniper's sake that she's lying on, right? There we go.
Gotcha!
That's strange. You suddenly tightened your grip when you said, for Juniper's sake. It's like you subconsciously tensed up because you're lying. Cock? What are you talking about? When did I ever lie? I don't get what she's going for here. There's a snake theme with the hissing, but then what's cock? Like a chicken? Is it like a basilisk? Chicken snake? Is that it? Okay then, let me ask you this. Why were you selected as a witness? That's an easy one. I'm the editor-in-chief in the Themis Herald. I know everything there is to know around campus, even the darkest of secrets. Editor-in-chief, huh? Pretty impressive. Yeah, well, it's a lonely one-woman operation. I do it all myself, from reporting to editing to publishing. Still impressed? I'm a perfect storm of journalism because I bring it all to the table. And this is the evidence. Here. An extra edition of the Themis Herald, published to coincide with the mock trial. Extra edition. Thanks, Miriam. You've revealed who you truly are. Someone who's never had Junie's best interests in mind. What? Are you questioning our friendship? Look, you may want answers, but... no can do, because what you're saying conflicts with this piece of evidence. Guess I should read this now. Mock trial, an unceremonious cancellation. What's with the glowing hands? Interesting, but... yeah, you're no friend. You called her a she-devil.
Take that!
That's the Themis Herald, the paper I publish. What about it? Are you really that dense? This article is full of malicious lies about Junie. It's definitely not something a true friend of hers would write. Jeez, you got it all wrong. Another staff member wrote that one. I don't think so, Miriam. You even said it yourself just a moment ago. It's a one-woman operation, or did you forget already? Cock. If you'd just given me the info you have. Stupid pawn, Juniper's just using you. Oh, there it is. So, between Lotta Hart and Tabby Lloyd, aka Nicole Swift, and now Miriam Scuttlebutt, why are all these journalists and newsmakers just so unlikable? Why? Who's the creator of Ace Attorney, Shu Takumi? What has he got against journalists? What's the story? There's gotta be some childhood trauma here. I want to unpack this. Now, I want the truth, Miriam. You hide in your box in order to collect gossip for your sleazy paper, isn't that right? You're not really friends with Juniper, are you? Oh, no duh. She's the target of my scoops and my... There's that word, oh god. The bile rose in my throat. And my readers demand dirt. Extra, extra, the dirty little secret of the squeaky clean student council president. Dirty little secret? Alright, what are you planning to say in court, huh? I'm a witness to her part in the crime. I'm going to tell it all in a shocking expose. The end justifies the means. That's my brand of tell-all journalism. The end justifies the means? Wait a second. In this dark age of the law, many of us embrace Professor Means' methods, even future judges. I've even adopted an end justifies the means brand of journalism, which includes tape recorders secretly hidden all over our campus, secretly recording every last word without anyone being any of the wiser. The hell is wrong with you? Doesn't she realize that's totally illegal? And one of them was at the scene of the crime, the art room. You put a tape recorder in the art room? What did it record? You wanna know? You really wanna know? Yes, please. That's so nice of you to... Like I'd really tell you now. The big scoop comes out in court tomorrow. Oh, you're so mean, Miriam. According to my evidence, a fatal fissure had opened between the three of them. Who? Junie, Hugh, and Robin? And what do you mean by fatal fissure? Juniper, Hugh, and Robin used to be the best of friends. Used to be? They still seem to get along fine to me. I did sense some discord, though. You don't know anything. Professor Means has his followers and Professor Court had hers. Their influence is inescapable. Are you implying that one of them adheres to that extreme idea you and Professor Means have? But why would anyone follow that philosophy? How could you possibly understand? You're new around here. Miriam, wouldn't you feel better if you came out of the dark and into the light? I can see fine in here. You'll be the one seeing the light in court tomorrow. Then you'll realize how guilty Juniper Woods really is. Oh, we're going to have to cross-examine her tomorrow, but I don't know where to start. Well, let's at least take care of whatever we can today. You're right. Let's see what else we can find out. Yeah, screw you, buddy. Ugh. Let's head to the maintenance area. Kitty! I see a cat! It's really cute. I want to pet it. Oh, right. I was looking at that furnace there near the shed, and I was like, where have I seen that before? And I was like, oh yeah, there was a case in Ace Attorney 2, I think, in Kurain Village that had a furnace where evidence was tried to be disposed of. That's what I was thinking of. So this is the maintenance area. Also, what is up with the scuff marks on that pillar on the far left of the screen? What's up with that? Let's see. During the mock trial, Prosecutor Gavin said that the art room is right above here on the 3rd floor. I see an easel. And that the body was dropped from there onto a high jump mat from the storehouse. I see it. I even see the cart. Right, and then he claimed that the body was transported to the stage in a ball cart. And then... Huh? There's someone else here. Hey, it's Robin. Whoa, you scared the crud out of me. Yikes, right back at you. So, what are you doing out here? I'm working out so that I can become strong enough to save Juniper. But I'm so worked up. My training brace is almost breaking at the seams. Oh, right. The girl you like got arrested, so you're psyching yourself up to rescue her? Yes, because I'm the manliest of manly men. That's why I work out with my manly brace. Except that I hear some discord in that manliest of men's voice of yours. I don't mean to be rude, but can't you talk without shouting? Sorry, I'll try not to shout so much. If at all possible, that is. Which is not at all possible by the sound of it. So do you mind if I ask you some questions as Junie's lawyer? No problem. Ask away. Keep 'em coming, man. Ouch, my ears ache already. So, did I show you this yet? Whoa, check out your badge. What do you think? Nice and shiny, huh? Yeah, it's awesome. If the plating ever starts to peel or it gets all bent up, let me fix it up for you. Really? Thanks. No problemo. I'll have some Primo clay and glaze at the ready just in case. Wait, what does clay have to do with my badge? Must think it's an art project or something. Whoa, did you make that? They fired in the kiln for you. Just give it to me and I'll take care of the rest. Yeah, this guy seems big into art. He's not satisfied with his own pottery. I think I'll pass on the kiln firing this time. Oh, dodged a bullet there. How many pots is this boy gonna break? Ah, that paper! So, Robin, is this article true? The author of that article has been gunning for the three of us for some reason. It's been nothing but trashy articles like this as long as I can remember. Huh, maybe the author just wants your attention? No way, man! The venom in those articles is way beyond that. Huh, I wonder. Nothing about the script? Oh, yes, okay. Whoa, deja vu, man! It's like I can almost taste my near victory again. But no! The final showdown was cancelled because of that murder. This topic sure seems to strike a raw nerve. I hope it doesn't come between you guys. You kidding? Our friendship? It's like a diamond, only tougher. It's like a powder keg before a spark. Didn't even grab a new one first. It's like the calm before the storm. In other words, it's under a lot of pressure and ready to blow at any moment. Huh. Alright. Tell me about yourself, Robin. Robin, could you tell me a little more about yourself? You want to know about me? I'm a second-rate member of the Fine Arts Club. The Fine Arts Club? Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe this is the source of that noise we heard. Huh, there were supposedly 2 statues on the stage. I seem to recall hearing that a co-ed from the Fine Art Club had made them. 2 big banners and a pair of wicked statues. This is just an illustration, but it's not half bad. Wicked statues? Wait, are these supposed to be you and Mr. Wright? Bingo, Fraulein. And they were so big and magnificent too. What a terrible waste. Say, did you create those stage statues by any chance? You bet I did. Both of them! Put my blood, sweat, and tears into those things, man! It must have been terrible seeing them all smashed up like that. Nah, I couldn't face Professor Court if I let something like that get me down. What do you mean? Professor Court was the Fine Arts Club advisor. She was all about truth and beauty, man. She always said the only good result is the truth. That and only lawyers who seek the truth through legitimate means produce worthwhile results. Yes, I'm totally on your guys' side. She must have been an incredible woman. Yeesh. You call me loud when I practice my chords of steel. Huh. Oh man! Why'd I have to take the prosecutor course? I mean, how am I supposed to save Juniper if I'm studying to be a prosecutor? Don't worry, I'll clear Junie's name, you'll see. The 3 of us had a dream. We swore we'd make it happen together. Prosecutor, lawyer, judge, the 3 of us would hold fair and honest trials. The dark age of the law? Ha! We were gonna put a nail in its coffin, man! Wow, you guys swore to do that? But no! That stupid school rule had to ruin it! School rule? Which one? Anyone with a prior conviction, no matter how minor the offense, they won't be allowed to graduate from this stupid holier-than-thou school! A tough legal academy with even tougher rules. Junie will never become a judge unless I can prove her innocence. And if I fail, the 3 of them will never realize their dream. It's like someone put pressure on my pressure. Oh. Really? That's it? No, huh? Alright. We're not done, but I have nothing else to do. I presented everything, I talked everything, I need to find something else to do. Okay. The lecture hall then. Maybe I'll find Hugh. Look, there's Hugh. Hey, Hugh. I know this game so well. Oh, it's you two. Do you want something? Did you find anything? You said you were going to do some investigating of your own. Nope, nothing yet. I'm afraid it's not looking very good for Juniper. You don't really think Juniper could have done something like this, do you? Only the author and the victim knew the contents of the script. Both the stage and the art room were in the exact same state as described therein. Nobody could mimic the crime like that unless they'd already read the script, or wrote it. But... Look, Professor Means is better able to handle this than you two, so just leave it to him. There it is again. I'm picking up some discord in Hughes's voice. What even is that huge thing he's holding? It's some large thing covered in a cloth? What is it? Anyway. Your attorney's badge looks brand new. That just shows how inexperienced and useless you are. Well, when you get your badge, it will be new and shiny too. You mouth breathers just don't get it, do ya? My badge will be a symbol of my genius from the moment I get it. It'll be chipped, bent, and worn as if it's been through 1,000 courtroom battles. He's like some hipster doofus. Yeah. Yeah, he is. Yeah, that's a good line. That's a real good line. Is it just me, or is this your name here? That's my name, but how should I know what it's doing there? But being that the whole campus looks up to me, I'm not surprised to find my name mentioned here and there. And I'm not surprised he said that, being the narcissist he is. That's from the archery club. We let the school use it for the mock trial. Never figured it would end up being used like it was. Of course, the real murder weapon isn't an arrow at all. I know, but the fact remains that it was used in this whole insidious plot. But a mouth breather like you couldn't possibly understand. You see, archery is a sport that demands advanced mental focus, and the killer's actions have done harm to its image. I know exactly what you mean, except for that mouth breather remark. I was a mouth breather when I was a kid. I forget my logic of why I did it, but I had, it was really important that I never ever breathe through my nose. Yeah, I'm glad that changed fast. Well, let's hope that someday you will, because it couldn't be any more self-evident. I like him less and less every time he opens his mouth. So you really declare that you'd confess to Junie if you won the mock trial? Because he's definitely not the shy type. Yeah, well, that's just the genius that is me. My thoughts and actions are on a whole other level from you mouth breathers. No, it's your vanity that's on a whole other level. Random junk from some mouth breather? What makes you think I'd want to see that? The least you could do is make it more interesting, like by telling me how cool I am. Who does this guy think he is? You know, it's actually fascinating. I find this guy more likable than Scuttlebutt. Incredible. I get it. This is your way of mocking my defeat. You like shoving people's shame in their faces. That's your modus operandi. Yeah. No, that wasn't my intention. Besides, you were never actually defeated. Oh, I suppose you're right. Or is this just a trick intended to provoke me? That wasn't my intention either. Then what was your intention? I know, you're trying to toy with my emotions. Wow, this guy can't take being humbled old country style. Alright. Let's actually talk. Hugh, would you mind telling me a little bit about yourself? Whatever. I'm 6'1", and under this uniform I'm 100% lean muscle. Oh, this guy's such a loser. My grades are outstanding and I'm the ace of the archery club. Needless to say, I never miss my mark. Oh, and I'm incredibly humble too. How can I even say that with a straight face? Those around me call me a genius, but I pay them no mind. But when it comes to tests, I always get 100%, so I suppose it's only natural for them to say I'm a genius. But as I said before, I pay them no mind. I heard you the first time. What about the mock trial? It sounded like you were about to lose to Robin. There's a very good reason for that. You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body. You saw the body? Right. I was so distraught that I basically handed Robin a victory. Would you mind telling us a little more about that? Huh. Right before the mock trial, the campus was empty. Everyone was here in the lecture hall. Your attention, please. This is an announcement from the mock trial committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. That's right. There was that announcement and then everyone came in here. The only exceptions were the mock trial participants. Whoa, what a diagram. Oh, damn. All right. Oh, there's going to be some fun in court with this. Oh, my. Juniper, Robin, and I were in our personal dressing rooms next door. Wow, your own personal dressing rooms. That's total VIP treatment. Actually, they're for student-teacher meetings. They don't even have windows. Oh, that's convenient. The other two waited patiently in their rooms, but that's not my style. So I headed over to the archery range on the other side of the quad. I did some meditation while I waited. That's the best way to relax. Then, just before the mock trial was to start, I headed back toward the main building. As I walked across the quad, I passed in front of the stage. So that's when you saw the body. Right, it was quite a shock. As much as I hate to admit it, my legs were shaking. I could have easily beaten Robin if it hadn't been for that. Wait, hold it right there. You went through with the mock trial even though you had just discovered a body? Yeah, that's kind of weird. Why didn't you tell anyone? I mean, we're talking about someone getting killed here. I think I know why. Was it because of this? Ah, where'd you get that? So this article in the Themis Herald is true. The winner of the mock trial would get to make his confession to Junie. Right, but if I reported the body I'd found, the whole thing would be called off. He really wanted to win that bad? Bad enough to ignore a dead body? Sorry, but that's not normal. Or could their love for Junie really be that strong? Thanks for sharing that important piece of information with us. It may prove useful at tomorrow's trial. Good, because that's all I have to say about the matter. Thanks, and don't worry, we'll prove Juniper's innocence, you'll see. I can't say you two inspire much confidence. Okay, Athena, what next? Well, I think I've talked to everyone who is somehow linked to the case. Okay, maybe it's about time we wrapped up our investigation. Oh, wait, we haven't met with Junie yet. Yeah, you're right. Let's head over to the detention center. Sounds good. I guess there's nothing more with, Robin, huh? Anything with Trucy? Nope, nothing new. Athena, thank you so much for coming. She called me Thena like she used to. Maybe she's finally letting her guard down. I'm a lawyer. That's your attorney's badge, isn't it? I really envy you, you know. Oh, we already saw that. Alright. How about the planner? Nope. Nothing new there. Yeah, we already showed her much of this, I think. At the very least, the game is letting me skip through it all, so... I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't go around showing that to everyone. How come? I mean, it's so well made. Aren't you going to wear it when you sing? Yes, unfortunately, I've been chosen to sing, but I don't think I'm up to the task. Reminds me of the old Junie when you talk like that. Makes me want to protect you. I can't let you do that. After all, I'm student council president. It's my job to look after our entire student body. So, what if you took that can-do spirit and applied it to your singing? But we're talking about me singing in front of a huge crowd. Maybe she is in over her head. I wish the mock trial had ended better than it did. Yeah, but to have 3 good friends all play leading roles? It's pretty amazing if you think about it. That's true, and it's thanks to the strength of our friendship. There's nothing we can't do if we help and support each other. I don't know. Is that really the issue here? But whenever I bring it up... Yes, that's what it's all about. The friendship between the 3 of us is absolute. Athena, it's obvious that they're friends, so let's leave it at that. Yes, I know that, but... her words seem kind of forced. Alright, down to serious matters. Junie, the crime's unfolding exactly like your script. Any idea what's going on here? We wanted to make it fair, so the script was kept secret until the day of the mock trial. And the only people who knew the details were Professor Court and I. Nothing we haven't heard already so far. However... Yes? What is it, Junie? Well, there was this one article in the school paper. You mean this one? It's more like a tabloid piece than a newspaper article, if you ask me. I have been worried that the trial would wreck the friendship between Robin, you, and me. She wants to stay friends, but both of the guys are hoping to take it to the next level. Oh, the passion of high school drama. Wish I could have experienced it. I don't. And I know I shouldn't have, but... I revised the script to favor the prosecution. But Professor Court noticed it immediately and changed it back. Really? Favor the prosecution. Huh. I won't... No, okay, I should just read ahead. So if Robin had won, Hugh wouldn't have been able to confess his love to Junie. That would have kept the trio's relationship the same. Never knew Junie could be so devious. Sorry, I guess my personal problems probably won't be of any help in court, huh? You never know. Help often comes from the most unexpected places. Thanks, Juniper. I was wondering about that awl you had on you when you were arrested. Detective Fulbright, we found this in the suspect's pocket. Why, there's blood on this. So that's evidence we made for the mock trial. A mock trial? Never heard of such a thing, but it sounds fishy to me. Real fishy. It was the murder weapon from the mock trial. Professor Court and I were prepping it in the art room until the day before the trial. I didn't even realize I still had it on me until I was arrested. Then we've nothing to worry about. There shouldn't be any way to link it to the crime.
Still, that blood-red color on the awl bothers me. Wasn't it just paint or something? I mean, I was looking at it from pretty far away, but... It probably was just paint, but that's what bothers me. It wasn't on the awl when we were prepping it yesterday.
Whoa. All right. Okay.
It wasn't.
Then how and when did it get there?
Well, before the mock trial began, I showed Athena and Mr. Wright to the rating room. Then I went back to my dressing room to get the trial props we were going to use. That's when I found the art room key and the awl with what looked like blood on it. A key? And the awl? Professor Court normally has the art room key since she's the Fine Arts Club's advisor. And since that key was there in the dressing room, I thought she was the one who had painted the awl to look like it had blood on it. After all, she always insisted that the props should be realistic, so... The awl suddenly shows up on the day of the trial with what looks like blood on it? I have a really bad feeling about this.
Me too. But let's not jump the gun on this.
Huh. You and Professor Court were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? Was that the last time you saw her? Yes. I left school at around 6 p.m.
Did you notice anything different about her?
No, I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. She looked and acted the same as always. I would have never guessed she'd end up like this. It looks like we're about out of time. Thank you for coming to see me. We'll do everything we can to prove you innocent tomorrow. I know, and I believe in you, Athena. Well, I should go now. Bye.
Is she gonna be all right? She's like a shadow of the girl we met back at the academy.
The Junie I knew was always like that, a little weak and sickly. But the fact that she's lifted her facade shows that she trusts us. Even still...
Oh, what is it?
Well, when Junie and her two friends were talking about their friendship, I sensed some discord in their hearts.
Seriously?
Yeah, but it was really faint. I might have been mistaken. There's no reason to doubt their friendship, is there?
Don't worry, everything will be fine. You and Juniper are friends, right? You know that friend I mentioned to you earlier? Well, get this. Oh yeah. Whenever something's troubling one of us, the other can just feel it. That's real friendship.
I suppose you're right. Might as well forget about that and concentrate on the trial.
Yep, tomorrow's the big day. Let's sort out what we know so far. Well, maybe Apollo's just communicating with the antenna on his head.
The victim, Professor Constance Court, was murdered in the art room on the 3rd floor.
Do we know that for sure? We didn't even look at that room. Come on now.
Then her body was moved to the outdoor stage in the quad. Also, the location where we found the body was just as the mock trial script described.
I wish those were the only similarities they shared.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, the script in this case are exactly the same in almost every respect. So it follows that the actual trial may very well unfold just like the mock trial did.
Oh no! The mock trial ended right before the prosecution was about to win. Well, that's not gonna happen. This time, Junie will be declared not guilty. Of course, I intend to get our results the honest way. We can do this. We'll be fine. After all, I have Apollo and he's the king of being fine.
Ha! I'm Apollo Justice and I'm fine. Oh yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I'm excited. I'm really excited. You know, I wonder if this... Okay, so Apollo's mentioned he has a friend 2 times now, and they seem to have a pretty close bond. Mark my words, that is what Apollo's weird behavior is all about, why he's left the Write Anything agency. Or at least gone his own way. I forget the exact phrasing he used, but I still haven't forgotten the cliffhanger that the end of the first case left us off on, man.
Oh, my butterflies have butterflies in their stomach.
So, what's it like to have your very own case for the first time?
My heart hasn't raced this fast since I ran that full marathon last year.
If it keeps up, you might get a lawyer's high. You know, like a runner's high. Relax, everyone's nervous their first time. So my fears weren't unfounded. After all, today's prosecutor is so terribly brutal. And willing to use any means necessary to win a conviction. You like that, don't you?
There's that the end justifies the means concept again.
Now that it has come to this, we have no choice but to fight fire with fire. The end justifies the means.
I wish he'd stop saying that. That's your method, Professor. I'm going to defend Juniper in my own way.
But, Miss Cykes, just yesterday you told me. As a lawyer, what is it that you treasure beyond all else?
That's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients.
But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen then, won't I?
You know, if I sit extra tall in my chair, I can get my microphone to just kind of cover this guy's face a bit. I think I'll do that from now on. My, but aren't you a stubborn one? Well, I suppose you will have to learn of your own inefficacy the hard way.
Oh. Forgive me, Professor Means, but can we just leave it at that?
Oh dear, please forgive me. It's just, I wish to protect Juniper by any means I can. Huh. You know, if this guy is the mastermind killer, it seems obvious, why would he want to protect Juniper? I'm pretty sure the overwhelming majority of actual murderers in this franchise plotted specifically for people to take the fall. Like, specific people to take the fall, rather. Who knows, maybe Juniper taking the blame is just a mistake he didn't account for, but someone had to, so if he really is the killer, who was his intended target? I don't know, but as long as this guy wants to protect Juniper, I'll kind of give him some leeway.
I do too, but...
Now, if you would excuse me.
Thanks to him, I'm feeling even more pressure than before.
Don't let it get to you, Athena, and don't forget to keep smiling.
I'll be fine, and I haven't forgotten what Mr. Wright said. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
The trial's about to begin. I'll show you to the courtroom if you please. Apollo, I'm counting on you to support Athena this time.
Okay, Mr. Wright, leave it to me. That's right. I have Apollo to back me up. Junie's fate rests in my hands. I won't rest until she walks free.
October 25th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. All rise. Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods. Okay, so there's like 9 minutes left until we reach 1 hour. That's my goal, as you know. At least as I hope you've caught on. Do you think I could make it to the first beginning of the cross-examination? But on the other hand, starting from here would feel so clean and natural. You know, I recently put out like an hour and 40-minute long video to cover the ending of the downloadable content case. I deserve this treat. Yeah, 10 minutes, 9 minutes early. My words are fumbling. That's a sign. So, yeah, alright. Interesting characters this time around. Aristotle Means is, well, suspicious just because of the archetype he fulfills. Someone in a position of power who might have schemes and a powerful vision for the future that his counterpart in the school, Courtney, or Courtney, no, that's someone else, Constance, could get in the way of. There could be motivation there. Like we heard in this very video that, yes, the two, Means and Court, they have two very different philosophies. I could see Means killing Court to pave the way just for himself and make sure he could influence the entire student body in the way exactly as he desires, which, I mean, I would say that's a stupid motivation, but in his mind, doing that would be working towards a brighter future, as he believes. In other words, the ends would justify the means. So, God. Yeah, alright, maybe Means did do it. Scuttlebutt's rude, and I hate her, but I don't think she's a killer. Hugh O'Connor. He's rude and I hate him, but I don't think he's a killer. Robin Newman, however, he's alright. Very enthusiastic, but he's alright. Still don't think he's a killer. Who knows, maybe there could be a brand new character introduced in the second phase of investigation, I don't know. Or, hell, there could even be someone brand new introduced in this trial, but nah, probably not. They don't really do that much, if at all. So, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that I like this setting, I like the themes, I like the characters. Even though I just called three of them really unlikable. Oh, you know what I mean. I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Dual Destinies. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.